Seal Hospital's a white building, so feel free to go through. This is their second feed of the day now. Basically what happens when we first go and rescue one of the seal pups, they then tend to go into a dry tank in the hospital.
Yeah.
Reason for that is a lot of the time they come in malnourished and dehydrated. We have to force feed them to get some fluids and food into them. Easier done in the dry tank, and plus we've got to give them a full medical checkup. The last thing we want to do is pass anything on to any of the other seals.
Yeah.
Once their tests come back and they pass that, they then move on to a flooded tank. It's where we start feeding them herring and getting them used to feeding for themselves. Once they've learned how to feed for themselves, they then go into one of the larger tanks. Usually we'll put other seals around their own sort of age group in there. Helps them start integrating. When we do feed them in the tank, we're making sure that they're not being submissive and keeping out of the way. And then they come and join our residents in here. When we're feeding them, again, we're making sure they're not keeping out of the way and staying out over that way, but they're actually going for the food that we put in there. And then when they hit around about 35 kilos, 40 kilos, this is when we think about releasing them. They're slightly heavier than they need to be, but it gives them leeway to find their way back out. Basically start finding a food source for themselves and joining in with the colony.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, not every seal that we do come across we can release, which is why we do have resident seals here. Now the grey and black spotted one in here is the oldest girl of the group. Her name's Sally. She's around about 28 years old. Bless her, because of her age, she's actually diagnosed with cataracts. She's got bad cataracts in both eyes. If we were to release her back into the wild, she'd never be able to find food, let alone navigate. And she relies pretty heavily on the sound of the fish hitting the water to locate her food. Big fella over there